sells out pretty quick when they open entries, which is always good.
However, it was a ballot this year, so there's been a lot of transferring, selling of places, stuff like that. I got mine through transfer, whereas Gareth got his through the ballot.
Yeah, so Naomi cried, I think, first time she didn't get one through ballot because she wanted to race it. But yeah, we know what she's like. So yeah, Brass Monkey will jog around. I've got a 2.5 mile warm up, roughly a 2.5 mile cool down.
I'll do 1 mile warm up.
Yeah, and Naomi's got a little bit longer cool down, she says. Aiming for myself between 18-20 miles today, wherever I land. I've cut back this week a little bit. I'll end up just mid-90s for the week, just anticipating that I've got a few races coming up and I'm being a little bit smarter nowadays, and not sinking myself in training, making sure that I can actually make the start line.
I cut back too, but went to the gym for the first time in 7 years, and I still can't walk down the stairs, so all fun.
So yeah, see you in a bit.
Bye!
So parked up, it's about 9:15 now. Been to the toilet and all that stuff. Off on my warm up. So I can feel a little bit of a headwind as I'm running on the trail. Me and Kai ran on here last week after York Park run. So York Park runs on the racecourse, which is just over there.
Countdown from 10, now come to me, 40 first round for Brass Monkey. Enjoy your run. There's a little bit money from the careful. Grand selection. Good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go on, guys, what a road! Go on, keep driving, mate! Go on, guys!
just finished my cool down with Andy Pearson and Jack Bellamy. Naomi's off on her cool down, going to a pub now for some grub. Brass Monkey half marathon done. Ended up running 70 minutes and 10 seconds, so PB by about 15 seconds, but it's not that sub 70 that I wanted. So yeah, it's elusive in it, but yeah, it's a PB, so you kind of feel like a little bit not disappointed because I've run well. But yeah, I'll do a full race debrief later on when I get a chance. So just in car, queuing to get out now, so I might as well do a little bit of a race thing now, so yeah, enjoyed it. Brass Monkey half marathon, wanted sub 70 like I've just mentioned, if I'm being honest, but yeah, set off on pace. It were 5:20s and just knocking out 5:20s. Felt really comfortable for the first like 4 or 5 mile, and then we got into a pocket of no man's land where yeah, it was just blowing a gale, like really strong. I was on the back of a group that I knew were running sub 70, that I knew anyway were gunning for sub 70, because yeah, I was speaking to the lad Jimmy from Travellers 6, I think it's Jimmy anyway, from Travellers 6, so yeah, he told me that he had a bit of a group going. There are also a couple of other lads in there that I knew, I'll not name them all because there were too many. So yeah, got into this pocket of no man's land because the group just dissipated and left me, and I was still knocking out pace, but yeah, looking at my Strava, I dropped from a 5:20 consistent to into the headwind, straight down to a 5:30. So that 10 seconds that I wanted for that sub 70 were all in there really, and then it was a case of just clicking it on the way back. Ended up, I'd set, by look of this, I've negative split over the half. It helped that there were a tailwind for the second half coming back into the race course, but yeah, enjoyed it. Naomi she's run 121, I couldn't tell you, she has run 121.11 by the looks of it, so yeah, she's done really well, and PB'd herself, so yeah, she'll gun in, as she mentioned earlier, around 122. That were an ambitious target, but yeah, she's obviously smashed it out of the park. Today I ended up going off on the front row, went off with a lead group, which might have been a bit of a mistake, and myself, because I did a Naomi and ran a 5:09 minute mile for the first mile, and the rest of that sat straight on pace into the headwind. But yeah, it is a course that you can run quick on here at Brass Monkey, so yeah, it's where it is. And then dropped down, ended up finishing quite strong, coming into the finish line, quite strong. I've seen a lot of people that I know. The amazing thing as well, like, it's crackers this, how running has got like popular and really good. A couple of years ago when I did PB here, I ran 70:24 I believe. I'll just get it up on my old Strava. Tell you what, internet connection is not quick. Yeah, so when I did PB here last, I ran 70:24 and ended up finishing, oh no, it might even not be that, it might have been the year before. Let's have a look. Yeah, so in 2019 I ran 72 minutes at Brass Monkey, ended up finishing in 9th place. So today I've run 2 minutes quicker, and I might have not even broke top 20. So yeah, if a running's come on really loads, I'm not responded to Super Shoes, so Super Shoes were everywhere. So yeah, it makes you wonder how popular running has become. But yeah, I've ended up finishing 9th place in 2019, so it'd be interesting to see when I finally look at the results today where at what position I've come overall. So yeah, I'm gonna get some snap now from the Fox and Roman, and then chill out for the rest of the day. I'll do a race recap. It might be, well, not a race recap, a training week recap later on. It might be when we're walking the dogs this afternoon at some stage, because they've been on their own this morning, so we can get them out for a nice little walk. So yeah, cheers for listening, guys. I've had a couple of people come up to me and say today that they watched my YouTube, which is mint, so thank you. Keep watching. And yeah, I've been looking at my YouTube this year, reviewing it a little bit, so yeah, trying to get more people listening and watching. So if you can, obviously like it, so it shoves it up YouTube algorithm, and subscribe so more people see it, and the more people that subscribe, the better. So yeah, please do that, and it obviously helps me out and helps grow this the Running Man in Blue page and Cookies Rambles, so other people can listen to it. So yeah, cheers for listening. Cheers for collaring me and talking to me, because yeah, I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm gonna get some food. I'll see you in a bit. So got back, had a shower, laid in, had a bath, had a shower, laid in there for a little bit, forgot how my legs were, and then got out, sat on the sofa, joined by little Piper, whilst Bessie and Naomi are upstairs in bed. So yeah, week in training, over the moon obviously with Brass Monkey this morning. The gun and clock and the chip and everything got me at 1:10:07, so yeah, quite a big 17-second PB. But yeah, the slight down week this week in training, so done 95.6 mile overall. It took about an hour worth of running, less than normal. So yeah, kicked off Monday with 16 mile. It were 11:05. It's been freezing this week, so it has been cold. Dropped really cold. So I've wore my grey Nike Aero Loft jacket pretty much all week. Bought it from the outlet. It was cheap as chips, and it's grey, so I can be seen in the dark. And yeah, it's class. Keeps me warm. It has got down material in it though, so yeah, it keeps me a little bit too warm at times. But yeah, 16 mile Monday, and then into Tuesday it was 5 mile in the morning, and then it were a speed session with the squad, or a hill session with the squad on a Tuesday night up at Woolley Grange. It was 3 by 1 minute up the hill, and then jog recoveries, and then 1 3 minute up the hill, jog recoveries. And we did 3 sets of those, so it were 3 lots of 3 minutes and 9 lots of 1 minutes. But yeah, that was quite good. Woke up Wednesday morning and couldn't walk, struggled. But yeah, enjoyed it, and yeah, obviously got the job done. Wednesday morning went out 10 mile with Kai, and just felt nice and comfortable, and then titled my run on Strava, still wearing my Nike jacket, too cold to sweat tonight because it was freezing. It was like -2 or something like that. And then into Thursday, it was 10 in the morning, did 6 with Kai and then 4 on my own, and then in the evening went up to the new roundabout. It is about 500 metres, I'd say. Well, it is 500 metres around the roundabout, and did a session. So I jogged 1.5 miles up there, did 6 by 3 minutes with a 90-second standing recovery, just a sharpener, and getting the tools a little bit sharper, and progressively got quicker per rep. Tightened my run, slowly got naked because my layers kept coming off and my gloves came off, and I was down to a t-shirt even though it was freezing. And then Friday tapered, instead of running my usual 8 mile, just did 7 mile on Friday, and just got out quite early before work. I just did 7 mile. And then into Saturday went to Frickley Park Run. So if you've not seen my video yesterday, jogged round Frickley Park Run with a GoPro in my hand, and Naomi stood and marshalled. Got 17:59 on park run time, with a couple of mile warm up, couple of mile cool down, and then the plan this morning at Brass Monkey was to do 18 mile. So yeah, 2.5 before and 2.5 after, with Brass Monkey in between. Enjoyed it, PB'd, and it's just nice to see that some slight changes and tweaks to diet, to the way that I take training over the last year or so, is starting to fall into place now. It has been 4 years since I did PB last over the half marathon distance. I've not really raced many half marathons that are PB material. Like I've done Retford, I've done Newark, I've done Brass Monkey once, but I weren't as fit. So yeah, it's been 4 years, pretty much to the date, since I've PB'd over the distance. So yeah, it's quite good. Piper's just trying to chew the camera. So yeah, quite good, and it's good to see that 4 years, even though I'm 4 years older, I'm 4 years wiser, and I'm training a whole world smarter. So yeah, enjoying it. Got the job done and got out there. So yeah, next week, Ferriby 10 mile on the cards. This morning I was free on Strava, 3 seconds shy of a 10 mile PB actually. So I ran through 10 mile today in 52:22, No, 53.22. And that my PB over the 10 mile distance is 53.19 at first from 2020 as well. It was my last race before the world went upside down. So yeah, we'll see how we get on next week in Cookies Rambles. Got a speed session this week as well with the gang, and then I'll have another session planned for next Thursday. So yeah, cheers for listening. Thank you for joining me. It's a good journey, and hopefully this stuff can transpire now over to the marathon. See you later, guys.